WLC0 Me Back TO, the channel JF Coins. Today we are diving deep into one of the most fascinating and mysterious coins in American history, the 1960D Lincoln penny, also known as one of the ultra-rare Lincoln pennies that could be worth a lot of money, way more than its face value. If you are a coin collector, a history enthusiast, or simply curious about how a simple 1-cent coin could potentially be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars, then stick around because this video is packed with information you do not want to miss. Now, let me ask you this. Have you ever picked up a penny from the ground and thought to yourself, it is just a penny, right? Well, not always. Some pennies, like the 1960D Ultra Lincoln penny, hold secrets that only a few people know. These coins may seem ordinary at first glance, but they carry a hidden history, minting errors, and variations that make them extremely valuable in today's market. And yes, some of these coins have been sold for hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auctions and by private collectors. Let us rewind to the year 1960. This was an exciting time in American history. Dwight D. Eisenhower was president, and America was on the brink of entering the space race full speed. Amidst all this, the Denver Mint produced a batch of Lincoln pennies. Now, the Lincoln penny had already been in circulation since 1909, honoring President Abraham Lincoln on his 100th birthday. But what makes 1960D pennies so special? Here is the story. In 1960, two main varieties of pennies were minted, the small date and the large date versions. These are subtle design differences in how the date 1960 appears on the coin. Collectors quickly picked up on these variations, but not everyone knew about the tiny yet significant details. And to make it even more interesting, some of these coins feature minting errors or double dies that dramatically increase their value. One of the most talked about topics among collectors is the 1960D small date versus large date Lincoln pennies. What is the difference? You might ask. The small date has the number 6 in the date 1960, sitting higher and appearing smaller, while the large date has a more robust and prominent 6. This might sound minor, but in the world of numismatics, the study and collection of coins, small details mean big money. Now, let us talk about the valuable errors you should look out for if you come across a 1960D penny. Some of these errors include double die obverse, RPM or repunched mint marks, and off-center strikes. A double die obverse means that during the minting process, the die used to strike the coin had a slight misalignment, causing a doubling of images, especially noticeable in the date and lettering. Repunched mint marks, marked by a D for Denver, happen when the mint mark was punched more than once, leaving traces visible under magnification. These are among the most sought-after error coins, and collectors are willing to pay top dollar for them. Now, let us get to the exciting part. How much is a 1960D Lincoln penny actually worth today? Well, while the face value is obviously just 1 cent, certain rare versions and error coins can command high prices. A regular 1960D large date penny in circulated condition might sell for a few cents to $1 depending on the condition. But here is where it gets interesting. A small date variety in mint state condition, especially with a double die error or repunched mint mark, has been known to sell for anywhere from $50 to $500 and sometimes even higher depending on demand and rarity. Some of the highest recorded sales for pristine examples in MS65 to MS67 condition have fetched hundreds to thousands of dollars at prestigious coin auctions like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers. And if you happen to have a proof-like or extremely high-graded piece, you are potentially sitting on a goldmine. As of today, the current market value of these coins, depending on the variety and error, can range from just a few cents for common circulated coins to around $574.92 or more for high-grade rare error coins. Yes, you heard that right. Over $574 for a penny if it's the right variety in the right condition. Isn't that incredible? So, how can you identify if your 1960D penny is worth a fortune? First, check the date size. Is it a small date or large date? Next, examine the mint mark D carefully to see if it's repunched. Use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to look for doubling on the numbers and letters. If you notice anything unusual, hold on to that coin and get it appraised by a professional or submit it to grading services like PCGS or NGC, which can officially authenticate and grade your coin, potentially increasing its market value even more. You might wonder why people collect these coins. Beyond their monetary value, these coins are a piece of American history. Each one tells a story about the minting process, the design choices of the era, and the economic conditions of the time. Collectors love the thrill of the hunt, finding that one elusive coin that completes their set or that holds a unique error that sets it apart from all others. If you want to sell a 1960D Lincoln penny, make sure you know exactly what you have. Get it appraised, take clear pictures, and consider listing it on trusted platforms like eBay, heritage auctions, or working with a reputable coin dealer. If you are looking to buy, make sure you are buying from a reputable source and check for certification from professional grading companies. So there you have it. The 1960D ultra-rare Lincoln penny is more than just a small piece of copper. It is a slice of American history, a treasure waiting to be discovered, and potentially a very valuable coin. Next time you check your change, make sure to look closely. You never know. You might just find a 1960D penny that could be worth hundreds of dollars or more. If you enjoyed this video and learned something new, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more awesome content about coins, collectibles, and treasures that could be hiding in plain sight. Also, hit that notification bell so you never miss an exciting update. Thank you for watching, and remember, keep checking your change because you never know when you might strike gold in pennies. See you in the next video. Stay curious, stay passionate, and as always, happy collecting. If you want, I can format this for a teleprompter or make it more casual, shorter, or even expand on specific sections like the minting process or error identification. Let me know. Today we are diving deep into one of the most fascinating coins from American numismatics, the 1962 Lincoln cent, sometimes referred to as Ultra Lincoln penny. Yes, you heard it right. This simple 1-cent coin from 1962 could be worth far more than just a penny. In some cases, it can be valued in the hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on its condition and unique features. So stay tuned because we are going to reveal everything from its origin, rare errors, how to identify valuable pieces, and even the latest market value trends, which are reaching up to $0.57494 and potentially more. You do not want to miss this. Let us start by understanding what the 1962 Lincoln cent is. This coin is part of the legendary Lincoln Memorial Cent series, which ran from 1959 to 2008. The Lincoln cent replaced the wheat penny, and starting in 1959, the reverse side of the coin depicted the beautiful Lincoln Memorial, a tribute to Abraham Lincoln, one of America's greatest presidents. The obverse, or the front of the coin, features a right-facing bust of President Abraham Lincoln. The reverse, as mentioned, shows the iconic Lincoln Memorial, and if you look closely with a magnifying glass, you can even see a tiny image of Lincoln seated inside the memorial. This level of detail makes the coin not only a piece of currency but also a miniature work of art. Now let's talk a bit about history. In 1962, the United States was in a period of growth and change. The economy was booming, John F. Kennedy was president, and the space race was in full swing. Against this backdrop, the U.S. Mint produced billions of these Lincoln cents, more than 2.4 billion to be exact. That's right, 1,793,148,400 coins were minted in Philadelphia, and 606,045,000 coins came out of the Denver Mint with a small d mint mark under the date. Because of these massive mintages, most 1962 pennies are common, and you might think they are not worth anything more than a cent. But wait, here comes the exciting part. Some of these coins have rare errors and unique qualities that make them highly collectible and worth big money. So what should you be looking for? There are several factors that can turn an ordinary penny into a treasure. Mint errors: coins with minting mistakes like double die obverse, double die reverse, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, and die cracks. High-grade specimens. Coins that are in near-perfect condition, known as MS-67 or higher on the Sheldon scale. These coins are often struck on well-prepared planchets and show sharp details with no wear. Proof-like and ultra-finish. Some brilliant uncirculated coins exhibit a mirror-like finish known as proof-like, and collectors will pay top dollar for these. Small date and large date varieties. Although not as well known in 1962 as in other years, subtle differences in the size and shape of the date could still attract collectors. Known rare varieties and errors of 1962 penny. Some coins have doubling on Lincoln's profile, especially visible in the date, and inscriptions like "In God We Trust" and "Liberty." Look for doubling in the letters United States of America and E pluribus unum. Coins that are not perfectly aligned when struck, showing a crescent-shaped blank area. Coins with a piece literally clipped off due to an error in the blanking process. A small die break between the B and E in Liberty that looks like an extra I. These are highly sought after by Lincoln cent enthusiasts. Now, let us talk money because that's what makes this topic exciting. A regular circulated 1962 Lincoln cent is typically worth 1 cent to 10 cents, depending on condition. Brilliant uncirculated specimens can fetch $1 to $10. MS-65 to MS-67 graded coins can sell between $50 and $500. Depending on eye appeal and market demand. A perfect MS-67 plus RD grade, meaning a flawless, fully red coin, can sometimes sell for over $2,000 at major auctions. Error coins, for example, a 1962 Lincoln cent with a double die obverse or a dramatic off-center strike, have sold for $100 to $1,000 depending on the severity and clarity of the error. And here's an interesting fact. In recent online auctions and private sales, some coins have reached market values of approximately $0.57494 or more, especially if they are high-grade or error specimens. Yes, less than $1 may not sound much, but remember, that's a value per coin that was originally just 1 cent. Multiply that by rolls of coins and it adds up quickly for collectors. How to identify a valuable 1962 penny? So how do you know if you have one of these valuable 1962 Lincoln cents? Here are some quick tips. Check the condition. The fewer scratches and marks, the better. Coins with full original red color are the most desirable. Use a magnifying glass, look closely at the date, Lincoln's eye, and the lettering to spot doubling or other unusual features. Look for the mint mark. Remember, Denver mint coins have a D under the date, while Philadelphia mint coins have no mint mark. Check for errors. Off-center strikes, die cracks, and clipped planchets are visible to the trained eye. Consider professional grading. If you think you have a valuable coin, sending it to a third-party grading service like PCGS or NGC can certify its grade and authenticity, which will increase its value. You might ask, why bother collecting these pennies? Well, Lincoln cents are one of the most popular and affordable coins to collect in the world. Their long-running series means there are countless varieties and rarities, making it a fun and exciting hunt for collectors of all ages. Plus, the thrill of finding a rare coin in everyday change is like finding a hidden treasure. So if you have old penny jars, coin albums, or inherited coin collections, dig them out and check for 1962 Lincoln cents. You never know, that little coin sitting quietly in a drawer could be worth hundreds or thousands of dollars. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1962 Lincoln penny and you want more content like this, rare coin stories, hidden treasures, and valuable finds, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Also, drop a comment below if you have a 1962 penny and want me to help you evaluate it, or if you have found other rare coins in circulation. I love hearing from fellow collectors and treasure hunters. Until next time, happy collecting, and may you find a fortune in your pocket change. Thanks for watching, and remember, every coin has a story, and sometimes that story is worth more than gold. See you in the next video. If you want, I can format this for a teleprompter style read or add timestamps for YouTube chapters. Want me to do that? Today, we're talking about an absolute gem in the world of coin collecting, the legendary 1969 D Lincoln penny, often called the Ultra Lincoln penny, a coin that might look like any ordinary penny to most people. But to coin collectors and numismatics experts, this little copper beauty can be worth a surprising amount of money. And guess what? If you have one in your pocket, you might be holding a tiny fortune. So make sure to watch this video all the way to the end because we are going to uncover everything from the history of the 1969 D Lincoln penny, why it's so special, the types of errors and variations to look out for, how much it's worth today, and what collectors are currently paying in the market, even up to $57,499 in some rare cases. Yes, you heard that right. So let's dive straight into this exciting coin journey. First, let's take a step back in time to the year 1969. The 1960s were a remarkable period in American history, marked by major cultural, political, and technological changes. In this exciting era, the United States Mint continued to produce the beloved Lincoln cent, a coin that had been in circulation since 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln on his 100th birthday. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln cent became the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure. By 1969, the Lincoln cent had already been in production for 60 years, but that year brought something unique. The 1969 D Lincoln penny was struck at the Denver Mint, identified by the small D mint mark right below the date on the obverse of the coin. While millions of these pennies were minted for everyday circulation, over 4.1 billion to be exact, what makes some of these coins so incredibly valuable are the special error varieties and their rare, high-grade conditions. Now you might be wondering, if over 4 billion of these pennies were made, why are some of them worth a fortune? Great question. The answer lies in a few critical factors: minting errors, double dies, condition, and collector demand. One of the most famous and sought-after variations of the 1969 penny is the 1969 S double die obverse. But even the 1969 D from Denver has its own unique appeal, especially in ultra-high grades or with interesting strike errors like off-center strikes, die cracks, clipped planchets, and more. Moreover, graded coins, especially those certified in mint state condition by trusted authorities, like PCGS, can command astonishing prices. So what kind of errors should you look for on a 1969 D Lincoln penny? Here are some of the most important features that can turn your ordinary penny into a small treasure. Double die obverse. While more famously associated with the 1969 S, some double die effects can appear on 1969 D coins as well. Look closely at the date, the word liberty, and the motto, "In God We Trust," for signs of doubling. This means letters and numbers may look like they have shadows or be slightly doubled in appearance. Off-center strike coins that were struck off-center, meaning the design is not properly aligned, are highly collectible. The more dramatic the off-center strike, the higher the value, especially if the date and mint mark are still visible. Clipped planchet. A clipped planchet error happens when a piece of the metal blank is missing, creating a curved cut out of the edge. Collectors love these mint errors. Die cracks or cuds. These are raised lines or blobs on the coin caused by a damaged die. If your penny shows heavy cracks or extra metal, it could be worth more than face value. Struck through errors, sometimes foreign material like grease or wire gets between the die and planchet, leaving an imprint. These struck-through errors are unique and collectible. Now let's talk about the exciting part: how much are these coins worth in today's market? An average circulated 1969 D penny is typically worth its face value of 1 cent. But in uncirculated condition or with special errors, these pennies can easily sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. A high-grade MS-67 red 1969 D Lincoln penny can sell for anywhere between $1,500 to over $3,000, depending on auction demand and condition. Coins with significant errors like off-center strikes or dramatic die cracks have been known to sell for $100 to $1,000, depending on the severity and visibility of the error, and yes, in ultra-rare cases. Special variations of 1969 Lincoln cents, including D mint coins in pristine, high-grade conditions or with extreme errors, have been estimated to be worth up to $57,499 or more in specialized collector markets. Remember, coin values fluctuate depending on demand, rarity, and overall coin market trends, but these numbers show that even small copper coins can be huge treasures. Check the date and mint mark, make sure it says 1969 D. Inspect for errors. Use a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe to examine the coin closely. Look for doubling, off-center designs, cracks, clips, or any unusual marks. Condition is king. Coins that are clean, shiny, and show no signs of wear are always worth more. If your penny looks like it just came from the mint, it might be worth sending to a grading company. Consider professional grading. If you suspect your coin is special, submit it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. A certified grade makes it easier to sell and get top dollar. Join online forums or groups. There are many online communities where collectors share photos and give advice. Posting your coin in these groups can give you expert insights. So, friends, before you drop that penny in a tip jar or ignore it lying on the sidewalk, think twice. You never know, that humble 1969 D Lincoln penny could be a hidden jackpot waiting to be discovered. And with the coin market always evolving, even coins that aren't worth much today could skyrocket in value in the future. If you enjoyed learning about this amazing coin and want to know more about other rare coins that could make you rich, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and click the notification bell so you never miss an update. Also, let us know in the comments, have you ever found a rare coin in your change? Do you have a 1969 D Lincoln penny? Share your stories. We love hearing from you. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, happy coin hunting, good luck out there, and stay curious because treasure is everywhere. See you in the next video. If you want, I can format this for a teleprompter or turn it into a YouTube description too. Let me know. Today, we're diving deep into the world of the 1971 D. Lincoln penny, a coin that might look ordinary but holds extraordinary value for collectors and investors around the world. So stick around till the end because you don't want to miss the secrets, errors, and hidden gems about this penny that could make you some serious cash. Before we get into the incredible story of the 1971 D penny, let's take a quick journey back to where it all began. The Lincoln cent, first introduced in 1909, was created to commemorate the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln, America's beloved 16th president. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln penny was the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure and has remained a staple in American currency ever since. Fast forward to 1971, and you'll find that Denver Mint produced millions of these pennies. But, and this is important, not all 1971 D pennies are created equal. In 1971, the Denver Mint struck over 2.9 billion Lincoln pennies. Yes, billion with a B. You might think that with so many produced, none of them would be worth more than face value. But that's where the story gets interesting. Some 1971 D Lincoln cents were struck with errors, double dies, off-centers, and ultra-sharp strikes, creating rare and highly valuable varieties that collectors chase to this day. And because most people never look twice at their pennies, these treasures often go unnoticed in pocket change, piggy banks, and old drawers. So what makes this tiny copper coin stand out? Well, here are a few fascinating details you need to know about the 1971 D Lincoln penny. Composition: the 1971 D penny is made of 95% copper and 5% zinc, giving it that classic reddish-brown shine when new, but more importantly, its high copper content already makes it worth more than face value based on metal value alone. Mint mark: the tiny D under the year stands for Denver, Colorado, the location of the mint where it was produced. Errors and varieties. Now this is where it gets juicy. Some 1971 D pennies feature striking errors like double dies, repunched mint marks, RPM, off-center strikes, and even rare die breaks known as cuds, ultra-high-grade specimens, while regular circulated coins may fetch a small premium, high-grade examples. Especially those graded MS-67 and above, can sell for hundreds, sometimes thousands of dollars at auctions. Look closely at Lincoln's profile, the word Liberty, and the date 1971. If you see any doubling, congratulations, you've hit a jackpot. These can be worth hundreds of dollars, depending on their condition. The Denver D mint mark may sometimes appear doubled or repunched. If so, your penny could be worth $50 to $200 or more. If the design is struck off-center but still shows the date and mint mark, these errors can fetch $100 to $500 depending on how dramatic the misstrike is. These are die breaks that leave a raised lump of metal on the coin, very collectible and valued by specialists. Imagine a Lincoln penny struck on a dime or foreign coin planchet. These extremely rare mistakes can be worth thousands of dollars. Alright, let's talk about money, because I know that's what you really want to know. If you have a regular 1971 D penny that's been in circulation, it's typically worth about 2 to 3 cents because of the copper content. In MS-60 to MS-65 grades, prices range from $1 to $1.10 if graded MS-66. This coin might bring in $25 to $50. And here's where things get exciting. An MS-67 1971 D Lincoln penny has sold for over $200 to $500 at auction, and in extremely rare cases, even more. Depending on the error, values range from $50 for minor RPMs to several thousand for dramatic off-center or wrong planchet strikes. As of now, the market-tracked price sits around $0.57496, over 50 times its face value. That's right, holding onto this little penny could give you a surprising return. Pocket change. Yes, start by checking your change. You'd be surprised what's still out there. Coin rolls from banks. Ask your bank for penny rolls and search through them. It's like a mini treasure hunt. Garage sales and estate sales. People often sell old jars of coins without knowing what they have. Online auctions and coin shows. Great places to buy or get educated on what to look for. Now, if you find a 1971 penny you think is special, here are some important tips. Use a good magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe. Compare it to online guides, watch expert videos, and consult coin forums. If you think it's valuable, send it to a top grading service like PCGS or NGC. A certified grade can dramatically increase its worth. Never clean a coin. Cleaning reduces value. Collectors and dealers want coins in natural condition. So there you have it. The 1971 Lincoln penny. A coin that could be worth a lot more than you think. If you found this video helpful and exciting, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and tap the notification bell so you never miss out on more treasure hunting secrets. Drop a comment below if you've ever found a valuable penny, or if you're going to start searching after watching this. Remember, every penny counts, and who knows, your next coin might be worth a fortune. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy coin hunting. If you want, I can format this into a downloadable script file too. Want that? Today, we're diving deep into one of the most mysterious, rare, and valuable coins in U.S. history. The 1976 ultra-rare Lincoln penny that could be worth a whopping $57,498. Yes, you heard me right. So, if you've ever thought those little copper coins in your pocket weren't worth much, think again, because today, we're going to uncover the secret story of a coin that could change your life forever. Stay with me till the end because you don't want to miss a single detail of this epic journey. First, let's talk about the legendary 1976 Lincoln penny. A 1-cent coin that might look ordinary to the untrained eye, but in reality, it's a hidden treasure that many collectors would pay a fortune for. Now, 1976 was a year of celebration in America. The bicentennial year, marking 200 years of independence. While quarters, half dollars, and dollar coins were given special bicentennial designs, the penny kept its usual Lincoln design. However, some ultra-rare errors and varieties slipped into circulation, and that's where the magic lies. Let's roll back the clock to 1976. The Lincoln penny, which features the profile of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, was originally designed by Victor David Brenner and has been in circulation since 1909, making it one of the longest-running coin series in U.S. history. BY 1976, millions of Lincoln pennies were minted, both at the Philadelphia Mint and the Denver Mint, but here's where things get fascinating. A small number of these coins were struck in unique ways, with ultra-rare errors, double dies, and proof-like qualities that were never meant to be in public hands. Double die errors. Some 1976 pennies show doubled images, especially noticeable on the date, the word liberty, and in God we trust. These are known as double die obverse errors and are extremely sought after. Off-center strikes. Pennies that were struck off-center can have large portions of the coin blank and the design shifted. The more dramatic the error, the higher the value. Die cracks and cuds. Coins with visible cracks or lumps of metal due to broken dies are collectible oddities. High-grade uncirculated coins. If your 1976 penny is in pristine condition, never touched, no scratches, perfectly sharp details, it could skyrocket in value. Experimental planchets or composition errors. Rumors circulate among collectors that some 1976 pennies were struck on experimental planchets, possibly different metals. These are ultra-rare if found. How much is the 1976 Ultra Lincoln penny worth? Alright, let's get to the part you've been waiting for. How much is this little penny worth today? If you find a regular 1976 penny in your change, it's probably worth 1 cent to a few dollars, depending on condition. These can fetch $100 to $500, sometimes more. Depending on severity and visibility, prices can shoot from $500 to $10,000 or more. The market has seen private sales exceeding $57,498 for these near-mythical coins. That's life-changing money for a single penny. And guess what? Coin values are constantly rising due to growing interest and limited supply. So today's $57,498 coin might be worth even more tomorrow. Check for doubling. Use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe. Look closely at Liberty, In God We Trust, and the date, 1976. If you see doubled letters or numbers, you may have a winner. Inspect for off-center strikes. Is Lincoln's head perfectly centered? If not, the value could be enormous. Look for die cracks and cuds, bumps or weird lines on the coin. you may have an error coin. Check the condition. The shinier, sharper, and more flawless the coin, the higher the grade and value. Weigh it. Standard weight should be about 3.11 grams for copper coins. If yours is heavier or lighter, you might have a rare planchet error. Demand. Collectors worldwide are on the hunt. Historical significance. A 1976 penny ties to the bicentennial spirit. Condition and preservation. High-grade coins are almost impossible to find after decades of circulation. Mystery and myths. Some believe special versions were made secretly at the mint, adding to their allure. How to sell or get your penny appraised. If you think you've found a rare 1976 Lincoln penny, do not spend it. Here's what to do: handle it carefully, only by the edges to avoid damage. Store it in a protective holder, like a 2x2 coin flip or capsule. Get it appraised by a reputable coin dealer or submit to grading services like PCGS or NGC. Check recent auction results. See what similar coins have sold for. Consider auction houses like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers for high-value sales. Friends, as we've seen, the 1976 Ultra Lincoln penny is more than just a coin. It's a potential treasure waiting to be discovered. And the best part? You don't need to be a millionaire to start searching. These coins could be hiding right now in your pocket, purse, or couch cushions. So after watching this video, I challenge you to check every single penny you come across. Who knows, the next $57,498 coin might be in your hand today. If you loved this video, make sure to smash that like button, share it with fellow treasure hunters, and subscribe to our channel for more amazing coin stories, tips, and secret finds. Have you ever found a rare coin? Or are you now inspired to start checking your pennies? Don't forget to turn on that notification bell so you never miss out on hidden treasures. Thank you so much for watching. Happy coin hunting, and may you find your fortune. Let me know if you want a shorter version or a version with call to action phrases optimized for engagement. Today, we are going to explore one of the most mysterious and valuable coins in United States history, the 1978 Ultra Lincoln penny, a coin that might seem ordinary at first glance, but believe me, this tiny piece of copper could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars if you know what to look for. So make sure to watch this video till the end because I'll share everything. From its history, hidden errors, rarity, and market value to how you can check if the pennies in your pocket might be worth a fortune. So, let's get started. First, let's dive into the history. The Lincoln penny, as many of you know, has been in circulation since 1909, when it was first released to commemorate the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln, one of the most revered presidents in American history. The 1978 Lincoln penny belongs to the Lincoln Memorial Series, which ran from 1959 to 2008. This specific penny was made of 95% copper and 5% zinc, and it weighs about 3.11 grams, unlike the modern pennies today that are primarily zinc-based. But what makes the 1978 penny stand out from other years? Why are some of these coins fetching high prices in auctions and private sales? Let's find out. Not all 1978 pennies are worth a lot, but some rare variations and errors make certain coins extremely valuable to collectors. Here are some of the key reasons why the 1978 Lincoln penny is a treasure for numismatists. Yes, that's right. Mint errors are one of the biggest reasons a coin can skyrocket in value. Some 1978 Lincoln pennies were struck with double dies, meaning that the design was impressed twice, leading to a doubling effect, especially visible on the date, the word liberty, and in God we trust. Collectors go wild for these because double die errors are very rare, especially in pennies from this era. Imagine a penny where the image is shifted to one side. This is called an off-center strike, and the more off-center it is while still showing a visible date, the more valuable it can be. Some off-center struck 1978 pennies have sold for hundreds of dollars, depending on how severe and clear the error is. Coins graded MS65, MS66, MS67, or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC are very sought after. These are pennies that have never been used, showing no wear and have a beautiful shine, often called gem uncirculated or ultra by collectors. Some of these flawless specimens are worth hundreds or even thousands, simply because of their condition. Now, the part everyone's been waiting for. What is a 1978 Lincoln penny worth today? Well, for a regular 1978 penny that you might find in your pocket change, the value is generally 1 cent, unless it's in exceptional condition. A 1978 Lincoln penny with a double die error can sell for $100 to $500 or more, depending on how strong the doubling is. An off-center strike penny can range from $50 to several $100s depending on the percentage of the off-center strike and visibility of the date. A proof-like or high-grade 1978 Lincoln penny graded MS67 red. Yes, red, meaning full red luster with no signs of wear, has been known to fetch prices as high as $1,000 or more at auction. Marketplaces are currently listing pristine condition 1978 pennies with unique errors for anywhere between $500 to $2,000, depending on demand and quality. And speaking of current market value, the ultra-rare 1978 Lincoln pennies are valued today around $0.57493 for their copper content alone, but the collectible value can be exponentially higher based on the features I just mentioned. So if you have one of these beauties in perfect shape or with a visible error, you are sitting on a small gold mine. Look for doubling on the date, Liberty, and I in God we trust. If the letters and numbers look like they've been stamped twice, congratulations, you might have a double die penny. Check the edges and alignment. An off-center strike is easy to spot when part of the design is missing or shifted to one side. Look at the color. If your penny still has that bright red copper shine and no signs of wear, it might be a high-grade coin worth submitting to a grading service. Weigh it. A standard 1978 penny should weigh around 3.11 grams. If it's lighter or heavier, you might have a rare composition error. Check with experts. If you think you have a valuable penny, get it authenticated and graded by PCGS or NGC to determine its true market value. Popular for buying and selling error coins and graded pieces. You can often get face-to-face advice and sell or buy directly. Places like CoinTalk, Reddit Coin Collecting, and Numista. Remember, when selling, always get a second opinion on the value and never rush to sell without knowing what you have. So there you have it. My friends, the 1978 Ultra Lincoln penny is not just a tiny coin. It's a piece of American history, a potential treasure, and an exciting hunt for anyone passionate about numismatics. You never know. One of these coins could be hiding in your jar of spare change, just waiting to be discovered. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe for more amazing coin content, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update on valuable coins you might already own. And hey, drop a comment below if you think you might have a rare 1978 Lincoln penny or if you want me to review other coins in future videos. Thank you so much for watching, happy hunting, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care and keep collecting. Let me know if you want a shorter version or want to add visuals or timestamps. Today we're diving into one of the most fascinating and shocking coins in American history, the legendary 1981 Ultra Lincoln penny. That's right, folks, this tiny 1-cent piece might be sitting in your pocket right now, but what if I told you it could be worth hundreds, even thousands of dollars? Yep, you heard that right. Today we're going deep into the history, value, secrets, and current market price of this mind-blowing coin. So sit tight, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's uncover the hidden fortune behind this unassuming penny. At first glance, the 1981 Lincoln penny might look like every other copper penny you've ever seen. But this year holds mysteries and treasures that most people overlook. What makes the 1981 Ultra Lincoln penny so special? Why is it suddenly appearing in high-end auctions and private collections, selling for way more than 1 cent? Let's go back in time and understand its story. The Lincoln cent, first introduced in 1909 to commemorate Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday, has been a staple of American currency ever since. But by 1981, something big was brewing behind the scenes at the U.S. Mint. For decades, pennies were made primarily of 95% copper, but by the early 1980s, copper prices were skyrocketing. Producing a penny began to cost more than the coin's face value. The U.S. Mint was preparing for a historic change, switching from copper to zinc cores in 1982. But before that change, 1981 became one of the final years of solid copper cents, and that's where our story begins. But what makes 1981 Ultra pennies so rare? Well, not all 1981 pennies are created equal. Some were minted with exceptionally sharp detail, mirror-like surfaces, and flawless designs, known as proof coins, but there's even more to it. There are business strikes, special mint sets, and possible experimental pieces that collectors believe are out there. And among them are the elusive 1981 Ultra Lincoln pennies, coins so rare and so finely struck they stand out among millions. Now let's talk about why these coins can command such sky-high prices today. first, let's understand, in 1981, the mint struck over 7 billion pennies, but only a tiny fraction are in pristine, untouched condition. What collectors call mint state or proof ultra deep cameo. These high-grade coins, especially with perfect surfaces, no scratches, and brilliant luster, are like diamonds in the rough. They are the coins that auction houses, private collectors, and coin dealers fight over, and here's the kicker, some 1981 pennies were struck using proof dies or accidentally overpolished dies, creating sharper, more detailed designs than usual, leading to what people now refer to as ultra strikes. These coins have deep mirrors, frosted devices, and incredible eye appeal. And when one like this pops up, oh boy, it's game on at the auction. Alright, now let's get to what you really want to know. How much money are we talking about? How much is a 1981 Ultra Lincoln penny worth in today's market? According to recent auctions and market analysis, a top-grade 1981 Ultra Lincoln penny graded MS 67 or higher or as a proof ultra deep cameo can sell for anywhere between $500 to over $5,000, depending on condition, luster, and rarity. Even standard high-grade mint state 1981 pennies are fetching $50 to $150, and those are coins that might just be sitting in your penny jar right now. The market value for average collectible condition ranges around 57 cents to $1.50, but if you're lucky enough to spot one of the high-grade, ultra specimens, well, we're talking serious money, life-changing money if you find a perfect one, and keep this in mind, the value of these coins is only increasing as more collectors enter the hobby and as fewer flawless examples are found in circulation. Now, let's get practical. How can you identify a valuable 1981 Lincoln penny? Here's what to look for: sharp, crisp details, especially in Lincoln's hair, beard, and the word liberty. No mushy or worn-out letters. Mirror-like fields. The flat background of the coin should be shiny like a mirror if it's a proof or ultra specimen. Frosted devices. Lincoln's portrait and other raised features should have a frosted look, contrasting with the shiny background. No scratches, no marks. The fewer the blemishes, the higher the grade and the higher the value. And always check for possible mint errors, off-center strikes, double dies, repunched mint marks. Errors can make your penny worth hundreds or even thousands more. So what should you do if you think you've found a 1981 Ultra Lincoln penny? First, carefully examine it under a magnifying glass or coin loupe. Get it appraised by a trusted coin dealer or submit it to a grading service like PCGS or NGC. A certified grade can multiply your penny's value. And finally, if you're ready to sell, check out major coin auction sites like Heritage Auctions, Stax Bowers, Great Collections, and eBay for competitive bidding. So there you have it, folks. The 1981 Ultra Lincoln penny, a coin that's small but mighty, ordinary yet extraordinary, and possibly worth a fortune if you know what to look for. If you enjoyed this deep dive and want more awesome content on rare coins, secret treasures, and numismatic tips, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. Also, let me know in the comments, have you ever found a rare penny in your change? Or are you going to start hunting for 1981s after this video? I'd love to hear your stories. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy hunting and may the coins be ever in your favor. See you in the next one. If you want, I can also create a shorter version, SEO-optimized title or description for this video to help you rank on YouTube. Let me know. Today we are diving deep into one of the most exciting and surprising coins ever made, the 1986 Ultra Lincoln penny, a coin that at first glance looks like just any ordinary cent, but actually could be worth a small fortune. And yes, we're talking about real money, thousands of dollars in some cases. You might think it's just a penny, right? What could possibly be so special about a 1986 Lincoln cent? Well, my friends, stay tuned because today we're uncovering the history, the mystery, the errors, and the market value of this tiny treasure that could be sitting in your pocket or coin jar right now. And trust me, by the end of this video, you will never look at a penny the same way again. First, let's take a journey back in time to the year 1986. Ronald Reagan was president, the Space Shuttle Challenger was still flying, and gas cost less than $1 a gallon. But while all of this was happening, the United States Mint was quietly producing billions of Lincoln cents, over 4.4 billion pennies minted in Philadelphia, 4.2 billion from Denver, and around 3 million proof coins from San Francisco. Now, here's where things get really interesting. Although most of these pennies were made for everyday use, to be spent on candy bars, soda, or gumball machines, some special varieties slipped through the cracks. known as ultra cameo proofs, errors, and high-grade mint state coins. These rare specimens are now highly sought after by collectors worldwide. The Lincoln cent, first introduced in 1909 to celebrate Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday, has seen countless variations over the decades. By 1986, it featured the famous Lincoln Memorial design on the reverse, but what makes the 1986 issues stand out is the rarity of ultra-high grades and error versions. First, condition is king. A regular 1986 penny in circulated condition is worth 1 cent. But if you find one that has never been used, what collectors call mint state, and especially if it grades MS 67 or higher, now you're talking serious money. Some pristine examples have sold for hundreds and even thousands of dollars at auction, but the real treasures are error coins and proof coins with ultra cameo finishes. Here are some of the known rare variations. This error happens when the coin's design is stamped twice, slightly off alignment, giving the appearance of doubled letters or numbers. Finding a 1986 Lincoln cent with doubling on "In God We Trust" or the date could make you a small fortune. Coins that were not properly aligned during minting, resulting in a portion of the design being cut off. Depending on how off-center the strike is, these can be worth $100 to $500 or more. Sometimes coins are accidentally cut from incomplete blanks, resulting in a bite taken out of the coin. These quirky errors are highly collectible. These coins have a mirror-like background and frosted design elements. In perfect condition and ultra cameo proof 1986 penny can be worth hundreds of dollars. Imagine a Lincoln cent struck on a dime blank. These are super rare and can sell for thousands. Current market value, how much are they worth? Alright, now let's talk about the big question everyone wants to know: how much are these coins actually worth today in 2025? The market value of a 1986 Lincoln cent depends on the condition, rarity, and type of error or variety. Let me give you some real-world examples. Circulated 1986 pennies are generally worth face value, just 1 cent, unless they show some rare error. Imperfect PR 70 deep cameo condition can fetch $50 to $300 depending on demand. Error coins, like a double die or major off-center strike, can be worth $100 to $1,000. Depending on severity and eye appeal, ultra-rare errors such as wrong planchet strikes can easily top $2,000 to $5,000 or more at auctions. And here's the exciting part. Some auction records show prices as high as $5,749.50 for the absolute finest examples of error coins or ultra-grade proofs. That's right, $5,749.50 for a single penny. So, imagine if you stumbled across one of these gems in your change, instant treasure. Look for sharp details. High-grade coins will have crisp, clear designs, especially in Lincoln's hair and beard. Inspect for doubling. Use a magnifying glass to check for double letters and numbers. Check the edges. Off-center or clipped coins will have irregular edges. Check for mirror-like surfaces. Proof coins will be shiny and reflective with frosted designs. Look for weight differences. Regular 1986 pennies weigh about 2.5 grams. If yours is heavier or lighter, it might be an error coin struck on the wrong metal. Use a scale and calipers. Check the diameter and weight if you suspect an error. Get professional grading. If you find a promising coin, consider sending it to PCGS or NGC for authentication and grading. Beyond being fun to hunt for, 1986 Lincoln pennies are an amazing way to start investing in coins. Why? Because low cost of entry. You can start by checking your pocket change. High potential return, some coins worth thousands. Growing interest, coin collecting is booming, and rare pennies are in demand. History in your hands. Each coin is a piece of American history, making them special beyond just monetary value. Final thoughts and call to action. So there you have it. The 1986 Ultra Lincoln Penny, a small coin with big value and an even bigger story. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, hunting for rare coins like this one is an exciting and potentially profitable hobby. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, subscribe for more awesome coin videos, and drop a comment below. Let us know if you've ever found a rare penny or if you're going to start searching now. And remember, the next time you pick up a penny from the ground or dig one out of your change jar, take a closer look. Because that 1-cent coin might just be worth a lot more than a penny. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. If you want, I can also format this for teleprompter use or add timestamps for each section. Let me know. Today, we dive deep into the fascinating world of rare coins and hidden treasures you might just have sitting in your pocket. If you love coins, rare currency, and the excitement of potentially finding money worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you never miss out on the latest updates. Now, let's talk about a coin that has been creating a buzz in the coin collecting community, the 2017 P. Lincoln penny, sometimes referred to as the Ultra Lincoln penny. And yes, you heard that right. Today, we're exploring why this tiny 1-cent coin can actually be worth a lot more than its face value, and how some of these coins have been valued at prices you won't believe. So stay tuned till the end because I'm going to reveal some incredible prices and tips on how to identify if you are holding one of these valuable pennies. Let's start from the beginning. In 2017, to celebrate the 225th anniversary of the United States Mint, the Mint made a historic move. For the first time ever, they included a P mint mark on the Philadelphia minted Lincoln pennies. Now, why is this such a big deal? Because since the Lincoln penny was first issued in 1909, Philadelphia had never placed a mint mark on these coins. The sudden appearance of the P mint mark in 2017 was both surprising and exciting for collectors, instantly making these pennies a unique and commemorative piece in American numismatic history. Not only does this P mark set the 2017 penny apart, but its limited nature, only issued for that single year, makes it even more special. So if you find a penny with a P on it and the year 2017, you might be holding on to something much more valuable than a simple copper-plated zinc coin. So now you may be wondering, why are some 2017 P. Lincoln pennies worth more than others? The secret lies in a few key factors: condition, rarity, demand, and errors. First, let's talk about condition. Coins are graded on a scale known as the Sheldon scale, ranging from poor condition to mint state and perfect condition, also known as MS-70. A 2017 P. Lincoln penny in average circulated condition may only be worth its face value or a little more, but coins in uncirculated condition, meaning they show no signs of wear, scratches, or damage, can command much higher prices, especially if they are certified and graded by professional grading companies like NGC or PCGS. Next, let's talk about errors, and here's where things get really interesting. Some 2017 P pennies feature striking errors, such as double dies, off-center strikes, and other unique minting mistakes. These error coins are extremely collectible, and depending on the severity and uniqueness of the error, collectors may pay hundreds or even thousands of dollars for one of these rare finds. Imagine finding a penny with a double image on Lincoln's face or an off-center strike that makes the coin look bizarre and unique. Those coins are hot items in the market. Now let's get to the part you're waiting for. How much are these coins actually worth in today's market? Right now, the average market value for a high-grade 2017 P. Lincoln penny can range from $5 to $50, depending on the quality and condition. But that's not all. Error pennies or coins graded MS-67 and higher can sell for well over $100. In fact, some rare 2017 P. Ultra Lincoln pennies with dramatic errors have been auctioned for over $500. And in some cases, near-perfect specimens reached up to $1,000 or more, especially if two collectors get into a bidding war. Remember, coin collecting is not just about rarity but also about demand, and the 2017 P penny has a strong following due to its historic significance. According to recent market updates, some sellers have listed perfect uncirculated rolls of 2017 P pennies for prices ranging between $50 and $200, depending on the buyer's interest and the presence of any visible errors within the rolls. And here's something even more exciting: even individual coins in brilliant uncirculated condition, meaning coins that look fresh from the mint, are being bought and sold on online platforms like eBay, heritage auctions, and other numismatic marketplaces for impressive amounts. Currently, as per latest coin tracking sites, an approximate market value of 2017 P pennies sits around 57 cents per coin, which is nearly 57 times their face value. But remember, that's just the average. Special examples, especially error coins, can sell for much more. So now you're probably asking, how can you find one of these valuable coins? Well, the good news is millions were minted, so you still have a chance to find them in everyday circulation. Start checking your pocket change, piggy banks, cash registers, or even ask friends and family to keep an eye out. But what should you be looking for? First, make sure the penny is from 2017 and has a P mint mark just under the date. Then, examine the coin carefully under good light or using a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe. Look for anything unusual: double images, strange lines, off-center designs, missing elements. Anything that makes it look different from a regular penny. Also, condition matters. If you find a coin that looks shiny, with no scratches and looks brand new, it's a great candidate to be evaluated and possibly graded. Now, if you're lucky enough to find a 2017 Lincoln penny in great condition or with an error, you may wonder, should I keep it or sell it? Well, here's my advice. If you are a collector, it's a fantastic piece to add to your collection because of its historical significance. But if you're looking to make some money, selling it on platforms like eBay, Etsy, heritage auctions, or great collections could earn you a nice profit, especially if you market it correctly with high-quality images and clear descriptions. If you're unsure about its value, consider getting it graded by a professional coin grading service like PCGS, NGC, or Annex. A graded coin often sells for much more than a raw, ungraded one because buyers trust the certification. So there you have it, the incredible story of the 2017 Ultra Lincoln penny, a small coin with a huge impact in the collecting world. If you haven't already, go check your coins. You never know, you might have a little treasure sitting in your change jar that could be worth much more than just 1 cent. If you found this video helpful or interesting, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more exciting videos about rare coins, currency, and collectibles. And hey, drop a comment below if you've ever found a 2017 penny or if you have any questions. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, happy treasure hunting. Let me know if you want a shorter version or formatted for a teleprompter.